Why is cereal in the US neon bright but looks natural in the UK? The difference is not just the color. Look at the ingredients. UK, carrots, pumpkin. US, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. Are we eating the periodic table? Taste the US version. It is numbingly sweet. Your body instantly signals a warning. Toxins are entering. Congratulations. What you just ate is considered illegal in Europe and Japan. But here, it is the standard breakfast for kids. McDonald's fries. In the UK, 3 ingredients. Potatoes, oil, salt. In the US, A-list as long as a receipt with 14 strange chemicals. They are not cooking. They are conducting chemistry experiments in a deep fryer. The goal is not nutrition. It is maximum profit. Why us? Why do Americans, the #1 economy in the world, have to accept eating the worst garbage on the planet? Obesity, cancer, and diabetes in young people are skyrocketing. This is not random. This is a slowly executed death sentence. I am Piggy. Today we will open the top secret files of Big Food to see what they are hiding in your dinner plate. Start with this donut, Nawatner, is titanium dioxide. Sound familiar? It is the main ingredient used to make wall paint. You heard that right? The same stuff used to paint houses is now sitting in your stomach. The FDA calls this SAFE, but new studies show it can damage DNA structure. France banned it completely. The US, we are still eating it happily. And these Skittles, where does that bright red come from? Not strawberries? It is red dye 40, extracted from petroleum. We are drilling crude oil from the ground, refining it, and feeding it to children. It is an insane process. You like Subway bread because it is soft. The secret is azotacarbonamide. This substance is also used to make yoga mats. Imagine chewing on a rubber shoe sole every lunch. That is exactly what is happening chemically. Drinking Mountain Dew for energy? You are drinking bromine, a flame retardant used in fire extinguishers. Bon AP, Petty? Look in the mirror. We are not customers. We are lab rats in a massive chemical experiment. And the result of this experiment? Hospital hallways filled with children suffering from chronic diseases of the elderly. Why can't you stop even when you know it is toxic? Because you are chained to the fridge by an invisible force. Food scientists are paid millions to find the bliss point, the perfect ratio of sugar, salt, and fat. They calculate it precisely to explode your taste buds, bypassing your natural fullness mechanism, making you eat forever. It triggers the brain to release massive amounts of dopamine, creating a high just like using hard drugs. Brain scans show the brain's response to sugar and cocaine is almost identical. You are addicted. They hide sugar everywhere. Even in savory items like salad dressing or bread, the sugar content is sky high. They trick you by changing names. Maltodextrin, dextrose, sucrose. There are 50 different aliases to hide the word sugar, especially high fructose corn syrup. It is cheaper than cane sugar, sweeter, and goes straight to the liver to create fat. The result is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease becoming an epidemic. Your liver is screaming for help every day. You eat blood sugar spikes, then crashes hard. You get hungry again, you eat again. A loop that drains your energy. Why does the FDA ignore this? Because the handshake between regulators and corporations involves heavy briefcases of cash. Lobbying is legal in the US. Big Food spends hundreds of millions of dollars to buy politicians to write the laws. The revolving door phenomenon? The FDA boss today becomes the CEO of a food giant tomorrow, being both the referee and the player. They approve new chemicals as easily as stamping mail. No thorough testing needed, as long as there is profit. A few giant corporations control 80% of what you see in the supermarket. They have more power than the government. Europe uses the precautionary principle. If suspected toxic, ban it immediately to protect the people. The US uses the opposite principle. Sell it and only consider banning it if you can prove it kills people in mass numbers. Your health is crushed under the weight of money. Their quarterly profits matter more than your lifespan. The government subsidizes billions for corn and soy, making junk food ridiculously cheap. While fresh produce is expensive, chemical snacks are dirt cheap. This is economic manipulation. But the story does not end there. When you eat toxic food, you get sick. And when you are sick, who profits next? Welcome, Big Pharma. They do not sell green vegetables. They sell expensive pills to maintain your life. Diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol. These diseases are bottomless gold mines, bringing them eternal cash flow. Big food makes you sick. Big Pharma sells the cure. These two giants hold hands and dance on your health. They do not want you dead. They lose a customer. They do not want you healthy. They lose a customer. They want you barely alive. The US is one of only 2 countries allowing prescription drug ads on TV. Ask your doctor about this new pill. We are brainwashed to believe, if you are sick, take a pill. Instead of believing sickness comes from what you eat. Taking pills is just putting a Band-Aid on a bleeding wound. It treats the symptom, not the root cause. And now, the era of Ozempic, injecting drugs to fix the consequences of a toxic food system. You turn into a barcode, a loyal lifetime customer donating money to the medical and food systems. Do you see that you are in the Matrix? Food is the sweet poison. It is time to wake up. So, what do? Move to Europe? Not necessary. The best revenge is to become healthy. Turn your back on the supermarket. Find farmers markets where they sell what Mother Nature actually created. Buy raw ingredients, vegetables, fresh meat, clean eggs, things that do not need TV commercials. Get back in the kitchen. Cooking is a revolutionary act. When you cook, you take back control of your body. Golden rule: if your grandmother does not recognize it as food or it has more than 5 ingredients, do not eat it. Read labels like a detective. If you cannot pronounce the ingredients, do not put it in your mouth. Replace soda with water. Just this small change is enough to cost these corporations billions of dollars. Move every day. Your sweat is the best antidote, and it is completely free. Your goal is not to be skinny. Your goal is to be strong, alert, and hard to kill. Teach your children about real food. That is the most valuable legacy you leave, more than money. We vote with our wallets. When we stop buying garbage, they will be forced to stop producing garbage. Health is the most profitable investment. You will save a fortune in medical bills in the future. Remember the tactics. 1. Read labels. 2. Cook yourself. 3. Ignore ads. Simple but effective. The future is in your hands. Do you choose to be a sick victim or the master of the game? I am Piggy. I am not here to scare you, but to give you the power of truth. If you want to protect yourself and your family from this matrix, click subscribe now. And do not forget to share this video with the friend who needs to hear it most. Spreading knowledge doubles the power. Now put that cereal box down and eat an apple. See you in the next Expose video. Heartbeat sound intensifies, then stops. Stay healthy, stay woke.